What's going on, Illumineers? Welcome back to Garrick's Lorcana Lair. Today, I've got a very special video for you, and that is a Fabled Illumineers Trove unboxing. Thank you to Disney Lorcana and Ravensburger for providing me this Trove early to open it up and show everybody what's inside. I think that a lot of people really love the Troves, myself included. I have all of them, and you can see the first chapter Trove in my background. It was one of the things that I had to get when I was at Gen Con because I got into Disney Lorcana kind of late. I never got a first chapter Trove, and it was the only one that I was missing, so I was really happy to get that, and I'm super excited to be opening up the Fabled Trove today. But before we get into the Trove, I would like to say that JDZ Quest and I are giving away 2 of these Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo playmats from Disney Lorcana's Fabled set. So if you would like to win one of these Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo playmats from Disney Lorcana's Fabled, head over to the video that I did with JDZ Quest. It's on my channel. It's our single player deck showdown video. It was a lot of fun to record that, stream it on JDZ Quest's live stream, and we went back and forth with the single player decks from Fabled. So there's some cool gameplay in there. Go in, leave a comment down below of your favorite part of the video, and be sure to do that by this Friday, August 29th, which is the release date for Disney Lorcana's Fabled. So if you want to go and pick up this stuff yourself, you can do that on the 29th. But if you'd like an opportunity to win one of these 2 playmats for free, leave a comment down below on that video. So without any further ado, let's get into the Fabled Trove. I'm really excited about this. Like I said, the Troves are my favorite thing in Disney Lorcana. They're a great collectible. I love seeing the box, how it looks, how it differs from the previous boxes. I feel like the first 4 sets had their own unique theme with like the 3 characters, and then you had the logos on top for the next 4. So I'll be really interested to see what this one is, and I think there's some cool surprises in here like I mentioned earlier. But I absolutely love the key art for Fabled, so who knows, maybe we will get an iconic in there. But okay, spoiler alert, I guess there's the stuff. But let's open it up and take a look at it. This is also one of my favorite things to do, the old, yeah, the rip. It always feels great and satisfying to do that. And yeah, the Troves are just one of my favorite things in Disney Lorcana. I have so many different Troves, and we do have the logo top here returning for Fabled. But it is the full gold logo there with the Fabled sort of pastels. It's like a magical. I really like what they did with it. On the sides here, we have Powerline, the Singer 7 Ariel. There's Max and Mulan. So those are the starter deck cards. And then on the bottom, we've got the beautiful key art of Minnie and Mickey, those gorgeous iconics, as I shake up all of the contents in the Trove here. Let's go ahead and take the top off. There's our packs. Oh, this one is facing a different direction. Could this one be special? The Eye to Eye pack. Let's set it aside. Let's open that last. Here we have these 3 packs. And then, of course, we have our dice here. Each one of the die representing one of the different ink colors. That's cool. Sapphire, Steel, Ruby, Emerald, Amber, and Amethyst. So I like those. I think they're a lot more readable than some of the other dice that we've gotten. Whoa, take a look at the lore counter. It's got like a holographic foil on it, including the wheel here. So that looks really good. And then let's take a look. The 20 is red. The back even has that holographic to it as well, and it is the enchanted Eye to Eye art. I love this. I do carry these around to use in like casual matches and things like that. I normally will write my lore totals down on paper if I'm doing a tournament, but if I'm ever playing with friends or anything like that, I'm using this. This is absolutely gorgeous, and obviously it feels a little bit different having this sort of holographic sheen on it. It does feel like it makes it a little bit more durable than the others. We'll have to see, but yeah, this is awesome. Quite the improvement on the previous ones, and Disney, Lorcana, and Ravensburger keep getting bigger and better. Let's take a look at these separators, because these are always fun to see, especially when they started adding the art. And wow, these are holographic as well. So again, just stepping their game up with each and every iteration. Each and every Illuminator's Trove is just so cool to open up and see the differences, and I'm loving the changes so far. So we have the Circle of Life enchanted, we've got the Dumbo enchanted, we've got the Steamboat Willie enchanted, maybe my favorite enchanted of the set, which is crazy to say because there are so many good ones. Eye to Eye. There's the beautiful Mulan enchanted artwork, and then the Lilo Best Explorer Ever. So I'll say it, these are definitely the best dividers that they've ever provided. The enchanted art is just so cool. I mean, all the art in Disney Lorcana is great. It's just the enchanted art feels a little bit special, or more special, just because they're, you know, more rare. They're harder to get. So when you get an enchanted, it's like super, super exciting. But again, if you want to pick up one of these Troves for yourself, August 29th is the day to do that. So thank you again to Disney, Lorcana, and Ravensburger for providing that. And let's get into these packs here and see what we've got. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs. Not bad. And I'm always excited with the Trove. This probably isn't the case, but I always get the feeling like Troves are lucky, you know? There's something lucky in the Troves. So hopefully we get lucky today. It's always, I don't know, it's always a rush opening up the Troves. Just, I feel like a lot of you have this feeling. Maybe you can tell me if you do or not in the replies, but I always get excited opening Troves, especially. So here we have the Rapunzel letting down her hair, Pluto, Friendly Pooch, Jafar, Royal Vizier, Sudden Chill, One Jump Ahead of the I'm Stuck. Wow, I sang the same exact song during my box opening, but it was not a LeFou after, I don't believe. The Aurelian Gyro Sensor, I Find My Platinum, Cusco, Temperamental Emperor. On the back, we have Eye to Eye. That's my second Eye to Eye. Didn't get one in my first box, but I got one in the single-player deck. And on the back, we have Tinkerbell. Let me start to organize these so I don't lose my mind here. I'm going to move this off to the side. We'll go Ruby, Emerald, Steel is last, Sapphire, Ruby, Amethyst, Sapphire, Emerald, Steel, 1 Amber, and there we go. That way I have them all organized and I don't have to do it later. That's why I also like using these convention playmats, because they're all in the colors are all in the order, so I never forget which one is which, even though it's simply alphabetical. I'm terrible at opening packs today. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just excited, maybe. My hands are sweaty. Who knows? Hopefully they're not too sweaty in case we open something great. PJ Pete, Lost in the Woods. There's a Prince Eric, Steamboat Willie, Mickey Mouse, the Steamboat Pilot, the Maid Marian, Dolores, Camilo, Wildcat, the Mob Song. Here we have Jasmine, the Fearless Princess. Behind her, we have Aurora, another princess, the Dreaming Guardian. And on the back, wouldn't you know it, we've got... Oh, that was horrible. Perfect Gentleman. It's hard to say P's and G's. But that's great. That's going to go into my Donald Duck foil collection, because I collect every Donald Duck that there is. I think the Cruise Donald Duck is going to set me back a little bit, but the others haven't been too hard to get. Donald Duck is my favorite Disney character of the originals there. All right, Powerline, Atlantica, Ariel, Megara, Anna, Casa Madrigal, Bruno's Return, Medallion Waits, Mama Odie. Not my Mama Odie, but still, shout out Mama Odie. Winnie the Pooh, having a think. He's going to think himself over there in the sapphire pile. Lantern, and on the back we got a PJ foil. That's my second PJ foil. 2 more. All right, let's get this, what is this, pack number 4? Out, ready. Let's get that off the back. Gaston, Rapunzel, Hercules, Aladdin, Cruella de Vil, Louisa, Aurora, Mother Knows Best, World's Greatest Criminal Mind, The Queen. We have a super rare, Peter Pan's Shadow, and on the back, we have the starter deck rare in the Ariel Singing Mermaid. Moving right along. Pack number 5. We've got 4 left. We are halfway through. Get rid of that on the back. We'll see if we get a legendary out of this trove. That would be legendary. Mickey Mouse. There's another. A Jasmine. Timothy Q Mouse. I think this card's pretty good. Could be underrated. Dumbo needed another one of that. Li Shang. Here's a Max Goof. I think this card is really good, so that's exciting to get. And a Power Line. This is a really good pack. I needed all of this stuff. And on the back, we've got Alice Growing Girl. Baited me again because she used to be a legendary, and now she is a super rare. She got the old downshift there. And 3 packs left, including this one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get something good here. Mulan, Ariel, Megara, Anna, Casa Madrigal, Roxanne. That's my 4th Roxanne. Let's go. Elsa, Robin Hood. Here we have the Simba rare. On the back, we've got the Beast, Gracious Prince, and we have a Moana as the foil. Here we go. Second to last pack. Remember, that last one was facing the wrong direction. Was it an omen? Was it lucky? Every time I say that, it never is. So don't hold your breath. Raya, Hercules, Aladdin, Cruella de Vil, Luisa Madrigal, Dewey, Bobby. There's Mickey. We got Captain Hook, Captain of the Jolly Roger. And we have a Mickey Mouse trumpeter, who also used to be a legendary. And on the back, dig a little deeper, find out what you need. Foil. All right, here's the last one. Here is the last one. Let's hope it's fantastical and magical. You cannot open that card in this set, but you know what I mean. Just a quick reference. Mulan, Ursula, Prince Naveen, Pegasus, Mufasa, Elsa, stand out above the crowd, the Queen. Okay, so we're getting into the rares now after the Tinkerbell, the Generous Fairy. It's a regular rare. Let's not get too excited. One last hope. We've got one last hope, and it's this pack. Is it another sign? It's a legendary. It's a legendary. It was a sign. All right, we need Dumbo, Scar, Max Goof, Big Elsa. Need the Elsa. I don't have an Elsa. As crazy as that sounds, let's take a look. It's on silver. Actually, hold the phone. Look at that. Do you see that? The symbol is like above the black line. That's crazy. What? What? I have another legendary here from my box that I opened. You can see the difference. Whoa. That seems pretty special. That's definitely very interesting. If you open up a legendary like this, let me know. Wow. That's super cool. All right. I'm glad I got that. Because I was, honestly, when I was like doing this to take a look, I was like, hold on, is there a rarity symbol here? Like, you can see how far I'm going up to even get to it. And then there it is. It's going over the black border, which is crazy. I've never seen that before. So yeah, that's super cool. Let's take a look at what the final card is. As I bump into my microphone, it is a classic. There is the Queen foil in all her glory. Well, I gotta say, I was a fan of this Trove overall. I mean, packs aside, I got some cards that I definitely wanted, like the Max Goof, like the Power Line that I was able to get here. Needed both of those really, really bad. So very cool to see that. Obviously, this Weird John Silver here was super cool as well. And then again, the holographic dividers, gorgeous. The new dice, each one of the ink colors, and then my favorite part is this lore counter, which is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so that was my Illumineers Trove. I thought it was super cool, and we got a crazy unique card. I've never seen anything like that before, so it might be a first. And don't forget, we're giving away 2 of the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo playmats in the video where JDZ Quest and I do battle in the single player deck showdown. So go over there and leave a comment if you would like to win. Again, thank you to Disney Lorcana and Ravensburger for providing me this Trove, and being able to share all of this with all of you. I really, really do appreciate it. If you want to pick out your own Trove, you can do that August 29th, which is the Fabled release. I think it's a great set for new players, especially, as well as returning players. There are so many cool alternate art treatments in there with the epics, the enchanteds. You got to go after the iconics. I'm going to be getting some. I'm really excited to open that as a collector. I think it's definitely the most collectible set, despite there being a bunch of reprints. So if this trend continues on, things will get even crazier from here. So I really liked Fabled so far. I'm excited for the future. And yeah, let me know down in the comments what you're most excited to open, other than the iconics, of course. What is your favorite looking enchanted? What epic do you want to get? What legendaries? What rares? What super rares? Commons? Uncommons? Let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.